Yo, so today's been a pretty drastic day. Came up with a lot of changes, a lot of sort of additions to my plan. And I think I mentioned this in the previous video, but I basically said I'm going to focus more on client results and building out my own brand more. And like that's the only stuff I focus on. Um, and right now, basically, what I did today was, aside from all of the daily stuff that no one really cares about, um, I basically started planning out how I want to do each thing. So getting B-roll, that kind of stuff. So I think in a couple of days, I'm just gonna go out to the gym. It's a 24-hour gym I have, um, and just and at 4 a.m., no one is ever there. Perfect time to just get B-roll, just really like figure figure out the best shots, that kind of stuff. I have like a tripod thing that I can bring with me with my phone, so I'll be able to do that. And I guess the camera on this phone is pretty decent, so it's definitely good. And just really figuring out some client results, watching that course. It turned out to be a pretty big course, so it's taken me longer to go through it than I originally thought. But it's not like a super urgent thing. I want to figure out a couple other things first before I really dive into that. But yeah, things are kind of slowing down at the moment just because I'm like rerouting, sort of, And I told the person who I originally was gonna have be doing my lead generation, things weren't working out. They couldn't get me results, and I just said, "Hey man, like I'll give you another week, but if there's no leads, then we're just calling it quits." And he agreed, and he said he would refund me if then so. Um, so I'm really just all in on getting my client good results now, and building out my own brand. Because if I can do that, then clients would want to come to me, come work for me, and that's my goal. I don't really want to send outreach. I know I may have to at some point, but if I can avoid it, I will. But that's all for today. Oh, tomorrow, not a lot is going to happen in terms of progress or any of that kind of stuff because my friend is coming over. We're going to do something new. So this is my friend who comes over every week, or we work out together, go on runs, eat out, that kind of stuff. And tomorrow we're going to basically try and do the gym, which we go really, like, just all in on the gym. Just can hardly stand, can hardly move our arm, that we go pretty hard in the gym. But then we're going to go for a 4 to 8 mile run, which is about, like, the minimum I do. And he just started getting into running, and he already ran, like, 4 or 5 miles on, like, his third run or something. So we're both pretty well equipped. I kind of want to see who can go further, even though I have a clear advantage. But I'll keep up. I'll let him keep up with my pace, I guess. I think I can run around like 2, maybe 3 miles without a single stop. And the reason I do stop and like have to walk for a little bit or kind of just stand in place for like a minute is because my legs start giving out. And like like a 5-minute just sit down on the street or something, that's just enough for just my legs to completely reset, and I can just do that all over again, after about like 4 or 5 miles. So I don't think it'll be a problem, but that's the outline for today and tomorrow. Of course, going to be working on some stuff in between before he shows up, that kind of stuff, but it's nothing super major. So things are kind of slow today and tomorrow, but a lot is going on in terms of the planning, in terms of figuring out how I want to structure my content, that kind of stuff. And yeah, we'll just see where it goes.